do you even know your margin on a part, right? So if we go back, like when I say drop 20% of the shitters, you have to actually know what the 20% shitters are. And that comes to part tracking, right? It comes to actually seeing engineering time, program time, setup time, production time, shipping time, blah, 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 blah. All of the things that goes into making a piece of metal or whatever material you're using. And so the first thing is, how do we know? So first things first is we got to we got to know what the hell our margin is, right? We got to first start there. It's like, what is the margin? I know we've told this story on the podcast before, but when you joined our team, you looked at one of the parts we were making, figuring out we're losing $1 every time we made the part. That was even before we had an ERP, I believe. And you just are like, dude, I'm just using a stopwatch, figuring out we're losing our ass on this part. We go back to the customer, we jack the price up 40, 50, 60%. They send us a PO in 10 minutes because they know nobody else making it this cheap either. And
300%.
Yeah, 300. Okay, there you go. I forgot it was that high. But my point in saying that is, it's like, dude, first things first is take your shitters and go to your customer and say, hey, we are our just inflation is constraining these prices. You know, we really need to get to here to be able to do these effectively, and see what pushback you get. But the first thing is you got to know your effing prices, right? You got to know what parts are losing and what parts are winning, right?